don't know why I thought that sounded quite funny about mackerels not eating berries. They're
Yeah,
not.
but they can't get up on the land, can they?
Hello, Jen. How are you doing this evening?
Hello, Rachel. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited to drink some alcohol.
Oh, I know you like this one.
I love this one. I love this one so much. I think and yeah, I was going to say I'll say what it is first, but I don't even have to. I think it's an incredibly smooth gin, the one we're trying this evening. And the one of their suggested serve is possibly my favourite serve I've ever tried with a gin.
Brilliant. I really like this one too. And I love the idea of the serve as well, completely. Really inventive.
So this one is called Smithies gin. It's another Scottish one. We've got so many Scottish ones, so we're tasting Scottish ones. It's from Arbroath, and it's made by a grandmother, a mum, and a granddaughter.
Yes. And they've got Smillies. They've got Smithies delicatessen in Arbroath. And they have it's Patty's, the grandmother. It's hers. And I think it was 2012, she set up a gin emporium, I think she called it, like a gin room in the delicatessen. And so then when she had all this gin knowledge and expertise, she decided that they should make their own gin. Her father, whose house they still live in, loved growing stuff in the garden. So they decided to take inspiration from the garden to make the gin.
Mm. Sorry, I realised I just started drinking that without doing a cheers.
Well, that's all right. It's very lovely. Easy to do that with.
So it's Patty, Jill, and Beth are the trio. And the serve, what was the story about the serve again?
Oh, the serve is, so Beth's husband, I think it is, he doesn't like gin. He's not a gin drinker at all, but he loves pizza. So he invented the Margherita pizza serve, which is cherry tomatoes, cracked black pepper, and fresh torn basil leaves, which is amazing. That's like one of my favourite combos for food in general. So in a gin, even better.
And if you had like a wee side of olives, then that is just like
ideal.
Perfect. It's so tasty. It's so like it's smooth, but it's really still. I know I say that a lot, but still really flavorful, and it's got like spikiness, but not from like harsh alcohol, but spikiness from like quite like botanically spikiness. I don't know how to explain that properly. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Hopefully other gin drinkers will know what you mean. That probably comes from their key botanicals. So their key botanicals are red currants, which are quite word we were using the other night, worse. So quite like sour and tart. So that could be spiky. And also gooseberries, which are similar to that as well. They've got similar kind of tartness.
They do.
So yeah, that's their key botanicals in this one, which seems totally opposite to their garnishes or their suggested garnish, which I like. So they're contrasting rather than complementing.
Totally, I was going to say that. So yeah, what we usually see in tastings with garnishes, you can complement or contrast, and I would have never have put gooseberries, red currants with like that garnish with it, not at all. But it works so well. You'd found out some interesting facts about gooseberries, did you not? For this?
Well, I did. I just started to think about why are they called gooseberries, and so nothing to do with geese.
No, not at all. That's really interesting.
So have you got your garnish in there?
I've just put my garnish in. See, actually, before I put the garnishes, I tried it just with ice, and that totally dulls down the flavour. It loses quite a lot of its nuance when you add ice to it. It makes it quite bland, actually. But then when you add the botanicals again, I love the sound of this. That's my paper. My cracked paper. Oh, this feels so fancy. I love it. So I'll put some pepper in there. That did have salt in it before, so I hope that doesn't do anything to that.
It'll taste coastal.
It might taste coastal, yeah.
The sea air from Arbroath.
That's what I will imagine. I wouldn't I was going to say I wouldn't have known Arbroath was on the coast, but I did kind of know that somewhere, I think. I'm using Bon Accord tonics. This is just a nice Scottish tonic, made by the same company that used to go around distributing the Bon Accord drinks, but it's been like revamped, the company. I think it's the granddaughter of the original guy, and they're really good. They do tonics and soft drinks. They're all like really tasty.
I think they're in Edinburgh now.
Are they?
They used to be. They started out in Aberdeen.
Geography.
Edinburgh.
That's beyond my ken, Jen. So that is it, fully made in its perfect serve. It doesn't look as good.
Oh, it looks good. I've just got the cherry tomatoes because doing co-op.
Aye,
they were out of herbs.
I know, if the co-op are watching, get some herbs.
More herbs
in that shop. God damn, we'll buy it all. We're always there. It's so tasty. That's it's
the tomato, even just the tomato in it's really good.
Like with a cherry tomato, so it's a bit sweeter as well, but it's just lovely. It's just such a easy drinking and quite an interesting serve, and you get like little bits of black pepper as well while you're drinking it, which is I really like. Anyway, texture.
It's like a tasty sandwich.
Exactly, but with alcohol.
Sandwiches are often a bit rubbish, but it's like a really tasty sandwich.
Totally. I love sandwiches.
Not like boring old shop bought ones. If you like take the time to make a really amazing one, then they're like the best thing ever. But yeah, it's like a really, really top-notch sandwich.
Yeah, like a fancy sandwich that you do. Yeah. When you get a delicatessen, for
exactly.
example.
Yeah, they probably make good sandwiches there too.
Onto something there, lads. Onto something there. Yep. Sandwiched in. I don't know. That's maybe getting silly.
Well, there's an idea.
Yeah, that was lovely. Really, really tasty. Cool. Definitely recommend picking yourself up a bottle of that if you like a more savoury kind of gin. Really, really nice. Yeah, cool, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll join us again on more drinking over Zoom.
Yes, or one of our tastings. Join us for some drinking with us.
And enjoy your gin. I don't know which camera to do it on. There you go, cool. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Be sure to follow us on social media at The Grail Doon to keep up with our latest news, and check out our website www.thegrail.scot. Slange, and see you next time.
You've not seen the mackerels, I've seen clearly.